won't you miss me, staying on this side of the sea? Who in the world, what kind of citizens in the world would trust any of you leaders anymore when you swallow up your promise? Yeah, give us all the nukes and then we will protect you. We sign it, we promise here and now we will not harm you. Or anyone who harms you, your country, we will protect you. Yeah, read it again. Your own leaders' words, your own country's words for Ukraine. You guys swallow your words just like you swallow those rotten animal people's flesh every day. So, actually, no one should be surprised about your conflicting announcement and your contradictory attitude. It's the injustice that you're trying to drive home to contaminate the world people's intellect and intelligence. Nobody will buy it. And if you still talk like that, oh my God, I invite you to go home. Learn from your dog people how to protect others and not to harm in any way. If we are worse than a dog, then we should not call ourselves even human, not to talk about being leaders of humans. We should be leaders of hell. But even hell people, they only punish the bad ones, the guilty ones, not side with criminals like the Kremlin. This is a bigger criminal than the normal poor criminals that you put in your jail for just maybe killing one or two persons in different situations. Maybe they're forced to do it, or maybe they're crazy, or maybe they're sadistic, or just stealing something, or even taking bribes in a small number. You punished one of the top European Union leaders, for taking a bribe from somewhere? Well, you know better than I. I'm such a not political person. You know more.
This vice president of the EU Parliament was taking money from Qatar to influence European decisions in favor of Qatar. Kali was selling Europe's sovereignty to Qatar, and it's called corruption.
You will vote on a proposal from the Conference of Presidents for the early termination of the office of our Vice President of the European Parliament, Ms. Eva Kaili. Vote is closed and the vote is carried.
It was an overwhelming majority. I think out of 630 people, a single one did not want to strip her of this position. So it's a clear sign that no one in the parliament accepts these kinds of corrupt behavior. No one thinks that she should represent our institution as vice president any longer.
But you do worse than that person, and you put her in jail, stripped of her title. I don't know what next she has to endure. What you're doing is wanting to bribe Russia, to blackmail the Iranian people by taking their land and offering it on your knees to Russia, admitting, oh, we are wrong, we are sorry, please forgive us, please take this offer. My God, shame on all of you, shame on whoever has such an idea. In that case, why should Ukraine even join NATO? Just give the land to Russia and have whatever peace. Yeah, because both of them want to tear your country apart anyway, want to divide your people. So what's the difference? Plus, who is going to guarantee that your country, Ukraine, is going to have peace, and that it is only those pieces of land that Russia will want? Nobody keeps their promise anyway. Shame on all of you for not protecting the weak and the meek Ukraine and siding with the mighty, aggressive, evil Kremlin. Shame on you. Shame on all of you. I know I'm in danger saying all this, but I am already in danger. I can't be safe if the world is not safe anyway. Not just that, I'm not safe. No one is really safe if war breaks out somewhere. No one is really safe in the situation of war between Russia and Ukraine. I can't just keep quiet, shut my eyes, pretending that the Iranian people are not suffering, pretending that you have all the intelligence to take care of this war, pretending that you know how to make peace, to protect people, not just Iranians, but European people. The European Union countries are also affected and threatened by the war in Ukraine, now and in the far future, or in the near future, who knows. If Russia wins this war, they will feel proud, encouraged, and emboldened to attack other countries. You all know that. I don't need to be a politician to know all this. Children can even tell you.
Що зараз агресор переможе, це буде найгірший сценарій для всього людства. Це буде означати, що жодні запобіжники світовій не діють. Це буде означати, що кожен, хто має владу, силу і достатньо фінансової спроможності, може в всьому світі чинити все, що він захоче. Є країни, які просто недооцінюють дійсно загрозу зі сторони Росії. Їм здається, що це далеко від них, але насправді, коли в світі існує такий потужний терорист, почуватися повністю в безпеці не може ніхто.
So if something happens to Europe, who will laugh at your stupid idiot, evil-minded, like-minded thinking, like the Kremlins? You will see what kind of punishment you will have from God in hell. I'm not threatening you. I'm only telling you the truth. The logical truth, even children can understand it. If it is your country, your own country, would you like that to happen to you? Huh? That any strong muscle guy just comes in, rapes your wife, your daughter, your babies, take away your harvest, destroy all your homes, your villages, your cities, and then you have to give them your own land so that you can join another group who is useless, helpless, weak, and cowardly anyway. Would you like that? Would you like that to happen to your country? If the answer is no, then stop all these stupid and aggressive ideas. Stop supporting the aggressors, the predators, and try to help the weak one, the needy one, the one who needs help. That's what the world citizens would want to tell you.
Thousands from more than 50 different countries were out on the streets demanding for peace in Ukraine and for stricter sanctions to deter Russia.
only voicing their opinion. I'm only voicing their protests. And of course, the voice of the Iranian people who would never agree to this aggressive and robbery idea. Though the Iranian people have nothing to do with me, they're not my relatives. I don't know them. But this, I know, they would protest. And this, I know, the world people also would protest. So you watch it. And the European Union, watch it. The world, watch it. If you support the Kremlin, you will be the next to be molested, to be harassed, to be aggressively occupied and robbed of your land. They will kill your people, kidnap your children, and rape anyone in sight, like the way they even openly broadcast, advertise on their own state TV, Russian TV. Yeah. And you support that? You support all this? Wow. Wow. What kind of things do you eat every day? Must the devil's feeding, huh?
Speaking during his show on Kremlin's RT network, formerly known as Russia Today, host Anton Krasovsky said that Ukrainian children who perceived Russians as occupiers under Soviet rule should be thrown straight into a river with a strong current to drown.
А прям топить таких надо было в Тысыне. Прям вот там, где плыны каша. Вот прям топить этих детей, топить. Это не прям ваш метод. В Тысыне. Это не ваш метод, поэтому вы интеллигентные люди, писатели-фантасты. А это наш метод. Вот прям сказал, что, так сказать, москали оккупировали. И сразу прям бросаешь в реку с бурным течением.
Вообще для этой цели на Руси традиционно использовали розги. Они лучше, чем река, работали, воспитывали.
Там у них есть такая... Там каждое, значит, говно называется у них, так сказать, там такие домики есть куча очень, очень плохих, чудовищных. То есть они же засрали Карпаты, они их уничтожили на самом деле. То есть Карпаты это отвратительно. И там каждая, значит, изба называется... Сморякова хата. И вот прям в эту сморякову хату прям забивать и сжечь. Прям вот сидите.
Советский Союз, он был тяжело, конечно, болен. И вот Украина, это была, наверное, одна из самых таких пораженных его точек.
А она, наверное, была пораженная точка. Почему? Потому что ее вообще не должно существовать. Украина должна оставаться на карте мира?
Я, честно говоря, думаю, что да, потому что там останется в любом случае большое количество людей, с которыми не хотелось бы жить в одном государстве.
Ну, расстреляем.
And all of you know that the Kremlin is losing. Why even support them now, huh? So, conclusion, just one last word. Stop all this aggression, passive or open.
Where are you now, my only one? Won't someone tell me if you ever return?
Russia, leave Ukraine or Ukraine now. Peace be with you too.
People who like to eat meat have a savage side, but vegetarians are not that savage. It's inevitable, because the energy of food is consumed in that way. The Venerable Buddhist monk Bop Jong, vegetarian.
Tomorrow, between Master and Disciples.
拿回去给他们吃。好。这个是咖喱的，好，好吃吗？来吃，吃。6、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10个。师傅再拿2个，那边算1000就好。好，1000啊，1000太好了，太好了，谢谢。没有卖给我便宜是吗？没便宜。要便宜，谢谢。我教他们怎么弄，我应该怎么弄。谢谢啊，谢谢。好，谢谢。好，谢谢。
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. The Altai Republic, Russia, is one of them. Altai Republic, Russia, Altai Territory Law of December 6, 2017, number 96-3C. According to Article 8 of this law, it is prohibited to beat or commit any violent acts causing pain and suffering to domestic animal people. Organizing entertainment events that allow cruelty to pet persons are also forbidden. Violations may incur fines. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
Amazing viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Wolves in Sheep's Clothing. Beware of Supporting the Kremlin, Part 2 of 2, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Faith and Giving, from the second epistle to the Corinthians by St. Paul, Vegetarian in the Holy Bible, Part 2 of 2. On words of wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May Supreme Master TV's message of peace and love be heard across the world.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.